Hi, my name is Pepe. Welcome to this online video on employment. A few months ago, I asked my friends on Facebook to tell me their most important questions about employment, and many of them replied. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that replied because your contributions helped me to make this video. And so we'll be talking about employment. Being gainfully employed means working for an individual or individuals, parastatals, government, and organizations, and getting paid for the job you are doing. Of course, we have self-employment, in which case the individual is doing her own business, running her own stuff. But for this first series, we'll be looking at being gainfully employed. Of course, employment has become highly competitive, not just because of technological advances, but because there are very few functional companies and industries, especially in developing countries. And so we'll be looking at how to get your foot first into the company or the job that you really want. And so we'll start by looking at how to unlock hidden jobs. 90% of all the jobs are hidden. Only about 10% is advertised. So how do we find these jobs? How do we locate them and apply? We'll also be looking at writing successful resume. A resume is the first marketing tool that a job seeker has to sell himself or herself to her employer or his employer. If you don't get it right at this particular time, your resume may end up in a garbage bin and you will never be invited for an interview. We'll also look at how to write a successful cover letter. Some people call it application letter. The cover letter is your second marketing tool because the things you cannot write in the resume, you will be able to put them in your cover letter. That will make the employer to know that you are very qualified for that job and that you are the person they are looking for, that you have the capabilities to do the job. So it's also very, very important. And after that, we will look at what to do before, during, and after the interview. If, for instance, you are successful and your resume is accepted, there are things to do. It's not about dressing up and rushing for an interview, especially if that job is your dream job. So there is need for you to prepare very well. There are things you need to do before the interview date. And there are also things you need to do on the interview day and even after the interview. These are the things we'll all be discussing in this video series. And of course, we're going to answer as many interview questions as possible. I once went for an interview and my interviewer looked at me and said, I have 30 questions to ask you in 30 minutes. Wow. So how do you answer these questions? And what actually are your employers looking for when they are asking you those questions? So we will be talking about those things, and I encourage you to be part of this series. As you can see, we wouldn't want to bug you or to overload you with long videos. So we will be taking 15 minutes weekly or bi-weekly to talk about employment. And I encourage you to be part of it because I know it is going to help you. Now, I know some people will be asking, who are you? As I said before, my name is Pepe. I am an educator. I have been an educator for more than 10 years. I am interested in this employment series because of what the youths in my country, Nigeria, are passing through. I am concerned by the plights of the youths in my country. When I went through the university, nobody talked to me about resume. I never saw one. I didn't know how to write one. And after my National Youth Service, I was favored to have been employed in the same company where I served. And after my postgraduate studies, I went into the academic sector and I taught for more than 10 years, and I rose in that sector to become a head of the department. And all those years, we were still graduating students without telling them or preparing them for the labor market. We were only giving them the hard skills and pushing them out to the labor market without adequate preparation. And so I felt it is necessary for us to begin to teach them at least how to write a resume, how to get jobs. It's not just about the hard skills. We also have to prepare them to be successful in life. So that is why I am doing what I'm doing. Assuming you are one of those that graduated without seeing or knowing how to write a resume, this online video is going to help you to know what to do and how to write a successful one, how to go for an interview and be successful in it, and how to get the job that you really want. And if you are an undergraduate, wonderful. This is going to help prepare you so that when you are pushed out to the labor market, you will not be confused on what to do. So I encourage you to be part of these online videos as we'll be uploading them on a weekly basis. Next week, we'll be talking about unlocking hidden jobs. I want you to be part of it. And remember to make your comments, because your comments are going to help us to know the next thing or where the next thing to do or where you stand and how to help you. Also remember to like and interact with us. If you have a question to ask, you can ask it on the comment on you can inbox me. Or if you want us to have a discussion, assuming you have an interview, why not? Why not? I am open to having a discussion with you. So you can send me and inbox me and we'll set out time for that discussion strictly on employment. I really want you to succeed. And maybe you have been unemployed for a long time. I want you to know that it is God's will for you to be successful in life. You are not here by accident. God has a plan and a purpose for you. And my prayer is that God will help you to locate the job you are looking for. And that every door that has been shut against you all this while, shall be opened as you watch this video. Thank you, and God bless you.